Kidding. Hi guys, welcome to my first video. I'm so excited, excited that I'm finally executing this idea because I've been contemplating about it for like years. And one of them is doing isn't pushing willingly. Let me just shoot my first video. Is the fact that I do this on a daily. I do mini videos on WhatsApp and I post them on sometimes on my Facebook stories. I do this like every day. I write long posts about current issues, status quo, and whatever. And I was like, why don't I just do a long video? So today I was like, okay, I know I have some couple of things to do. I have some errands to run late in Jugumanji, but I was like, no, let me shoot this video before I go out and just introduce myself, what I will be about, what I intend to be about, and yeah. So, igama lami nguMandlakazi kaKhafile, as I had already said, and I am a very weird person. I'm an introvert. I love reading books. Evidently, I have a book club, and yeah, I think that's just one of the main things in my life currently. I love politics. I'm a political mini follower or fan, whatever you call it, and I'm currently in a debating group at the varsity that I am a student, the Durban University of Technology. Guys, ngifake only one earring, not because alikho corner, but I just wanted to so yeah, I am a student at the Durban University of Technology. I'm in a debating group. I'm the president of it, and I am enjoying that as well. Like, when I joined the debating team, it was like the most significant thing about my life, and I really just wanted to center my life around it, and I did, and I do. Since then, I've been like, a really focused person when it comes into watching and following status quo, what is currently happening globally and just not like only nationally. So yeah, I've had the privilege of actually working with some of the best people, meeting one of the best people, and yeah, so I will be posting about that. Mainly I'll be commenting on current issues. I'll be explaining, I'll be elaborating a lot of things that young people don't really pay attention to. So I'll be mainly focusing on that, and yeah, maybe sometimes I'll do some mini book reviews, and man, yeah. So on my first video, before I even carry on and do like a lot of things, guys, I am new to this. Please give me tips on what to do and what not to do. I am very open to taking suggestions and learning new things, and yeah, growing as a person, as a human being mainly. Okay. So I wanted to comment on, so today is a Friday, and today is the 19th of June 2020, and we are in a global pandemic lockdown. Everyone is on lockdown, but it's currently level 3, so things are a bit better, unlike when it was level 5. So the president was giving an update a couple of days ago. I think it was on Wednesday, when he spoke about another pandemic that we are in as a country, gender-based violence. The fact that women are just being killed by men, and it's intentionally. It's not by mistake. It's not by accident. You just don't. Boom! I killed a human. I killed a woman. It's intentional. It's like, people kill women just for fun, just And one of the reasons why I am saying this is because remember that guy who killed Uzolile. he was literally laughing in court, and I think it was a case from 2018 or 2019, if I'm not mistaken, last year, if I'm not mistaken. He was literally laughing in court and making signs that, we're gonna be living in fear like this. And I usually say that a lot of these intentional actions by men perpetrate a world where women can't feel safe even walking down the street. Ngiyabuka manje isikhathi ukuthi njengoba ngithi I'm planning on going out, I have to check ukuthi it's winter, angeke kuze kube mnyama yini before ngisalapho engizobe ngikhona manje. And the fact that we are now anxious people. I'm such an anxious person. When I'm walking down the street, I constantly have to check behind me. Is there no one following me? Is there no one? If there is someone following me, is he a guy or is it a woman? And then if it's a woman, I ease up a bit. Before I get into a taxi, I first have to check, are there women in that taxi? Because if it's dominated by males, I'm not getting in the taxi. You might be a good man, like you might be a part of the not all men, people, I don't care, because you're one of the good guys, and I don't really give a damn about that, because I'll get into it on another day. But not all men, or this is a good guy. I'm just saying, we now live in a country where I literally have to check, are all my doors closed, are all my windows closed, I just want to be sure ukuthi mangigodukile emakhaya, we have to check ingane mhlawumbe mayithunywe esitolo intombazana, we have to check ukuthi akabuyi yini, how far is she, nani, because we live in a sick world by sick men. And for not sick because you guys are not sick, okay, not you guys, but you get what I mean, but because they are not sick. They are very much sane and they are very much okay. So it's not like we're gonna have to give that excuse for them. So the president was speaking about that, and one of the main things that I took out from it was the fact that, and you know what, it might not be, because some other people actually did not appreciate that, and they were literally saying that, it's all talk, no actions, he's doing it to shut us up, listen, Mina, personally, I am actually very glad that the president started to talking like that and started using words that were not passive but rather active, and tried, whoever had written his speech for him, wrote in a manner that it is not victim blaming. Because I can assure you, previously when you'd go on Twitter or you'd go on any social media page by the South African government, they were writing things like, women must make sure that they leave abusive relationships. Women must. Yeah, but it was actively the victim's fault. So they're getting abused. So now the language has took a turnaround, a massive turnaround. So I am really glad about that, and I am still explaining why I'm glad about it. So it was passive. Previously they were using passive language, and now they're using rather active language. So they are shifting the blame from us as the country and us as the masses, using active words and passive words, and shifting the blame on the woman. Instead of women should cover up, it's men should stop looking at women like that. It's harassment. You're using words that enable for men to be perverts, So speech and basically directed to men, which we have a problem in this country. We have a problem of men in this country. Men who can't control themselves, men who have no boundaries, men who don't respect boundaries, men who don't respect consent. So, yeah. I think that is why I'm very glad we really need to focus on that. We don't have a problem of victims in this country. In this country, we have a problem of abusers. And if he on top, he changes his speech, how he talks, then how he talks will change how we think. And how we think will change it, how we see things and how we view things. So that's important. That's important. You might not see how beneficial it is, but for me, I personally see it that way. I think it's very important how we speak, because how we speak really communicates and it lands differently on us, and we start viewing and changing things like previously than how we saw them, if that makes sense. But yeah, and yeah, I think one of the things that I'll be commenting most about is I'm a fan of the president's office. I don't know. I think people on WhatsApp, they know this because I talk about him all the time. So I'll spend some of the days talking about one of his biggest moves. I'll also be criticizing where I can. I'll also be complimenting where I can, because I think people are not just one-faceted, but they're all dimensional, yeah. But people are literally just so multifaceted, and yeah, I think it's important that we bring young and fresh views, and we bring different perspectives, or different I don't know, you get me, hopefully. So yeah, guys, I am just excited that I'm dropping this video, and please subscribe. I am still not sure what how I'm gonna do this, or when I'm gonna start dropping other videos, or how how this whole thing is gonna pan out. I really don't know, or can't promise you any of that. But if you've got any questions, or you've got any recommendations, if you've got anything to help me to grow this channel, or to help me grow my viewership, or to help me grow how I speak, maybe how I explain things, maybe how I, however, whatever that you'd like to recommend to me, I'm open to that, like, totally. So, yep, guys, thank you so much. Bye.